Appreciate it. Baker here for 30. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Gilman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here from beautiful Raider Field in Selma, Indiana. Here tonight's boys baseball action coming your way here tonight. A little MEC action as we have the 1-3 Daleville Broncos, 0-2 in the MEC Conference, taking on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight, 4-1. And a even 1-1 MEC Conference record here on the season. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster. It's Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in and spending your Thursday night here with us as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So last time out here for Wapahani, the Raiders unfortunately traveled over to Shenandoah on Tuesday night. And Shenandoah got the best of Wapahani there on that Tuesday evening. 6-1 was the final score there in that one. Gavin Lash took the loss there for Wapahani, unfortunately. Just wasn't the night there for your Raiders. Just kind of start to finish, we got behind and just unfortunately couldn't recover. And it is what it is. You got the first loss now of the season. Now you got to get back at it here tonight. And, the biggest thing is now, from a pitching aspect and what you really look to key in on things every ball game is you want to make sure you're throwing strikes. Attack the zone, go after the hitters, and then, make your defense play, and hopefully then those defenders will do their job behind you, make the routine plays, just simply catching and throwing a baseball can sometimes be a little bit harder than what it seems, and at least that's the way they make it anyway. So hopefully that won't be a problem here this evening. You want to play error-free, have a great game, overall from every aspect of the game here tonight, hitting, pitching, defense, base running, you name it. You've got to perform at every facet correctly in order to win. And so, hopefully we bring that enthusiasm, that toughness here tonight and, take down this Broncos team that, again, these two teams have had quite the storied programs throughout the years. Both teams have had some very good years. Daleville, here and there has had some bad years, but Wapahani seems to keep reloading every year. It's not a rebuilding process, and it's always a reloading process. And so, hopefully they're ready to put their best foot forward here tonight, put Shenandoah in the rearview mirror, learn from it, get better from it, and really get after it here tonight, and hopefully perform well on your home field and take home the W. So a lot more to come here, folks. Again, make sure to stick around here with us. We'll have tonight's starting lineups as well as the national anthem and tonight's first pitch out here from beautiful Raider Field here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Here's we'll go ahead and take a look here at tonight's next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup here for the Daleville Broncos. Leading things off here with a second baseman, number 5, Ethan Colvin. Batting second, playing first, number 22, Zion Bricker. Batting third and pitching for the Broncos, number 18, Zach Neff. In the cleanup spot, the shortstop, number 3, Merrick Adams. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 7, Josh Wilson. He will be hitting there for the center fielder, number 19, Mackay Snyder. Also batting sixth, third baseman, number 2, Felipe Pacheco. Batting seventh and catching, number 10, Robert Wilson. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 31, Aiden Ramirez. And batting ninth and playing left field is 00, Noah Colvin. Again, the Daleville Broncos are coached by Austin Early, assisted by Elliott Jackson, Drew Watson, Jake Sorensen. Curtis Wilson is this last of the assistant coaches there for Daleville. Now we'll take a look here at the starting lineup here tonight now for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. It looks like this here for Wapahani. Leading off, playing third base, number 10, Daxton Dudley. Batting second baseman, number 20, Isaac Andrews. In the 3 spot, the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 4, Luke Willman. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 17, Paul Fisher. He will be hitting for the pitcher, number 7, Nate Luce. In the 6th spot, the right fielder, that is number 23, Isaac Jackson. Batting 7th and playing first base, number 14, Landon Willer. In the 8 hole, we have the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Baker, and then batting 9th, the center fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. Again, your Raiders are coached by Brian Dudley, assisted here by Nolan Dudley, as well as Josh Chateau. Folks, here at this time, we'll go ahead and take a quick pause in the action here for tonight's national anthem, and then following that, we'll be right back here with tonight's first pitch. All righty, folks, again, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, Brandon Morvelius here with your play-by-play call here once again this evening. Again, we'll have cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy alongside here with me. Again, we thank you all for tuning in. We'll go ahead and take a look here at tonight's Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here for your Wapahani Raiders. Starting out there in left field, we have Peyton Baker. Over in center, Joe Foster. And right, that's Isaac Jackson. Around the horn here in the infield, we have the third baseman, Daxton Dudley. At shortstop, Gavin Lash. Manning the second base position, Isaac Andrews. And over at first, Landon Weller. Your battery mates here, we have Nate Luce on the rubber. And behind home plate, as always, Luke Wellman with the DH being Paul Fisher. So again, that is tonight's Jones Auto Body defensive alignment. Again, as I said earlier, we want to thank you all for tuning in, spending your Thursday night here with us, right here towards the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday night, and again, no Raider baseball tomorrow night, but the girls' softball team will be in action in a makeup game in which the Lady Raiders will be taking on Tri-High, the Titans, coming to Raider Field tomorrow night for a 5 p.m. start time. Hope you all can come on out, support the Raider softball team tomorrow evening, and root them on to a victory tomorrow night. And so we will begin tonight's ball game with the second baseman, number 5, Ethan Colvin, standing in. Now Colvin, on the season here, a .333 batter. He's 3 of 9, a double, a triple, 2 RBIs, 4 runs scored. And a pitch will be in there for a called strike, 0-1 to open up tonight's ball game here at 5:07 p.m. here on this Thursday, April the 14th, 2022. Swung on and missed, so quick, 0-2 count here on Colvin. It's what you like to see right here from freshman Nate Luce coming out here throwing strikes right out of the gate. Hopefully we can see that early and often throughout the evening here as Colvin will go down swinging for out number 1 via the strikeout. And so it's 1 out and nobody on. That's going to bring up the first baseman, number 22, Zion Bricker. Now, Bricker here on the season, a .250 average, 2 of 8. He has 3 RBIs, also a pair of runs scored. Swung on and missed. So, again, Daleville not going to be chintzied at the plate. They're going to go right at it. And so far, they have come up empty on 4 pitches. Here's the 0-1. And that is right on in there for a called strike 2. So 0-2 the count again here on Bricker. Luce will get a signs here from Wellman, and the pitch. Man, he was darn near chopping wood right there. So Bricker stays alive, fouls that one off. And so the count remains here at no balls and 2 strikes. The windup, the 0-2 offering, goodbye. And so Bricker will go down swinging. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night there for 2 outs down the inning. And now that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 18, Zach Neff, looking to help his cause. He's a .500 hitter on the season, 4 of 8 with 3 ribeyes and 1 run scored. That pitch is going to sail high and inside. It's going to be the first ball that Nate has thrown so far this evening. Thrown 7 consecutive strikes. The pitch just misses there for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here on Neff. Eric Adams waiting on deck, looking to see if he might be able to get involved. And a line shot there in the right field. Isaac Jackson will get over there to make the play for the 3rd and final out of the inning. So that's going to do it here at the top of the first here, folks. Again, Daleville gets no runs on no hits, also no errors, and nobody left on. We will now head to the bottom half of the first here from beautiful Raider Field here on this sunny evening here on Thursday night, April the 14th. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here to Raider Field here on the WHS Network here for our Dr. Care J. Wolf Family Dentistry inning break. Again, go ahead and give you another quick refresher here on tonight's starting lineup here for your Wapahani Raiders this evening. Again, brought to you by Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Daxton Dudley leading things off, playing third base. Batting second, Isaac Andrews. In the 3 spot, shortstop Gavin Lash. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 4, Luke Wellman. Batting 5th, designated hitter, number 17, Paul Fisher. Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson. In the 7th spot, that's the first baseman, number 14, Landon Weller. Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Baker. And then batting 9th, the center fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. So, again, that is our Next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineups here tonight. Again, quick inning of work there by Nate Luce. Exactly how you draw it up. And hopefully that trend will continue throughout the evening here, making quick work here of the Broncos there in the top of the first inning. Again, on the mound here tonight for Daleville, we have Zach Neff. So Zach here on the season, right there, it's kind of interesting here for Daleville because they got a couple of really, nice pitchers here that have actually been providing quite a bit of potency there from on the pitcher's mound. They've really done a nice job keeping the team in games. Granted they've only played 4, but they've done a really good job right here. So it's going to be interesting to see how Neff comes out here from the get-go and starts out the evening here. See if he throws strikes, and we're going to see then how the Raiders react from an offensive standpoint here. Are they going to be a little bit more patient starting out right here, or maybe are they going to be a little bit more aggressive? And see if that first pitch is right in there for a strike, and if that's going to be the case, might take a good old hack at it. And that's going to be in there just inside a ball. So 1-0 to start things off here on Daxton Dudley. So Neff will gather himself here. And now Daxton Dudley will take time here to himself. Again, Daxton here on the season, a .353 hitter, 6 of 17, 4 doubles, 3 triples, also 7 runs scored. 1-0 the count. The pitch here from Neff be fouled off to the third base side out of play. So an even count here of a ball and a strike. Here on the Raider third baseman. And we've seen him kind of play all over the infield a little bit so far in these first 4 games of the season. The 1-1 offering will be swung on and missed. So a nice pitch right there from Neff. Off-speed pitch. Had Dudley kind of fishing at that one. Came up empty, but that's why they give you 3 strikes. So now you really got to lock in right here, try to battle, and hopefully win the battle and find your way on base. That pitch in the dirt, as the catcher was on the wrong end of that one. So an even count here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a really nice crowd on hand here from Raider Field. Again, the parking lot packed in rather well. Still have some spots open out there, but out here behind home plate, a nice crowd here this evening. A chopper to the third baseman. He'll toss on the first. Close play. That's going to get by the first baseman. And Dudley. Okay, so he's going to be safe. They was thinking for a second that Dudley might have made a turn, and had he made that turn and then stopped and decided to stay at first and not gotten back to first like he did, they could have technically called him out right there. So I think that, I don't know, that's tough. It did kind of look like he might have made a little bit of a turn right there, but not an over-exaggerated one. But nonetheless, here we'll now bring up the second baseman, number 20, Isaac Andrews. Andrews here on the season, a .455 hitter, 5-11, an RBI, also 5 runs scored. That pitch in the dirt, and Dudley will go ahead and take off for second base. So 1-0 the count. So Dudley at second. 1 ball, no strikes here on Andrews. Neff again taking a long look in there. Glances back at second. Now we'll come to the set. And a 1-0 pitch will be outside for ball 2. Again, Andrews, a multi-sport athlete, obviously gets it done on the basketball court, and so far so good here on the baseball field. And not going to get by the third baseman. Throws on the third right there. So a 5-3 put out right there for out number 1 here in the inning. Which really, that wild pitch ended up proving out to be very good right there for Andrews, because had he not thrown a wild pitch right there, that more than likely would have been a ground ball double play. So now we have the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash, at the plate. Again, one out here in the inning. Man at second base, the pitch. That falls outside and bobbled there by the catcher. But again, Daxton will stay put there at second base. So 1-0 the count. The pitch from Neff. Be skied deep center field. The center fielder treads back and will make the catch. Daxton Dudley will tag up from second, head on to third, and he'll be in there rather easily. So that moves the runner up 90 feet. But now there's two out here in the inning. So now we'll have the catcher, number 4, Luke Wellman. Wellman here on the season, a .300 batter, 3 of 10. 2 RBIs, also 3 runs scored. He's got a big opportunity right here to get the Raiders on the board right here in the first inning. As that one's going to fall in there for a called strike, 0-1. Again, Wellman has always been a big-time run producer here for Wapahani, and Raiders looking for him to come up big right here. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be laced down the third base line and foul. So good job, kept his hands inside the baseball. But just pulled it just a touch foul. So now the count here, 0-2. So Wellman's got a battle here with 2 strikes. Neff will come to the set and the pitch. And that's going to be served right in there to left center field, down for a base hit. That will bring on home Daxton Dudley, and the Raiders will collect on their second hit here of the ball game. So nice piece of hitting right there from Wellman. Caught too much of the plate there by Neff. And, well, luckily there Wellman is able to cash in on that opportunity. So Paul Fisher now at the plate, designated hitter here for Wapahani. The pitch. That's going to be a called strike, 0-1 the count here on Fisher. Again, Paul here on the season has only had 1 at bat, got a hit. So 1 for 1, perfect 1,000 batting average. That's what you're looking for. Neff here with the pitch. Falls low, and that was a great pitch to go on right there by Wellman. Showing some wheels out there, stealing second base. So 1-1 the count. Fisher, again, with a great opportunity right here with Wellman out there in scoring position at second base. The 1-1 will be outside, completely whiffed there by the catcher. So Wellman will now move up another 90 feet on to third base. They're on the wild pitch. Neff here with a 2-1. Chopped right back to the pitcher. He'll toss on to first, and that's going to be the end of the inning. But the Raiders collect on a couple of hits here in the bottom half of the first inning. 1 run here on a couple of hits. Also no errors, and 1 left on base. We will now head to the top of the second inning. Get after an inning of play. It's Wapahani 1, Daleville 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
All righty, folks, again, welcome back. Here, had to cut the commercial break a little short there. Apologize there to Next Home Elite Real Estate for having to do that, but they got back out onto the field rather quick. So 0-1 the count here on Merrick Adams. That's going to be a ball high. Even things up here at 1-1. Ground ball right here. Shortstop Gavin Lash collects on the first. Nice stretch there by Weller. Nice play by Lash. And a nice easy out there to begin the top of the second inning.
The designated hitter, number 7, Josh Wilson.
So the designated hitter number 7, Josh Wilson, will step in. Wilson here on the season, a .250 batter, 2 of 8. He has 2 RBIs, also a pair of runs scored. As that pitch will be inside, 1-0 the count. So 2-0 the count here on Wilson. Loose here with the wind-up, the pitch. Skied back to the backstop here, and that's going to be out of play. So that will run the count now to 2 balls and 1 strike here on Wilson. Number 5 hitter in the order for the Broncos. The 2-1 pitch. That's going to be just inside for ball 3. So first 3-ball count here for Nate Luce. He's been throwing strikes coming right out of the gate right here. Need one right here. And that's going to be inside, so that will be a 1-out walk here to Josh Wilson.
The third baseman, number 2, Felipe Pacheco.
And so with a man on, 1 away here in the top of the second inning, that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 2, Felipe Pacheco. Pacheco, a .222 batter, throw on down to second. And again, a little bit of a low throw right there that Lash had to scoop up. Tried to make the tag, couldn't do so, unfortunately. So 0-1 there as Wilson is out at second base there with a stolen base. So man in scoring position now for the Broncos. Loose glances back, now goes forward. That pitch is up for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the inning. Also 1 on with a 1-0 lead. 1's across the board. Here's the pitch. And that's going to hit him in the head. Not even sure what was the confusion right there. Maybe it hit the young man so hard he didn't know what to do. So Pacheco's down now at first base.
Number 10, Robert Wilson.
Again, the pitch literally hit him right there on the crown of the helmet. So I'm not sure what the confusion was right there, but nonetheless, Pacheco down at first, Wilson at second. Still 1 away in the inning, and you're just a ground ball away from ending this inning. So right here, if you're Nate, don't let the situation get too big right here. Just settle down, relax, take a deep breath, and make the pitch right here. You've got the catcher, number 10, Robert Wilson, stepping in. Swung on and missed. 0-1 here on Wilson. Again, Merrick Adams started the inning there with a ground out there to the shortstop, and now the next two batters have reached base via the walk and a hit by pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. The pitch from Luce. Ooh, just misses that outside corner. Didn't miss by much, but nice eye right there from Wilson. So he'll step back in there, Luce. We'll look in there to Wellman. Gets what he likes. And the 1-2 pitch. That's going to sail just a touch high there for ball 2. So an even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Following Wilson will be Aiden Ramirez. A 2-2. It's going to be laced down the left field line, but well foul. So we're going to redo it again right here. That one also will sail just a touch high. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Robert Wilson. Again, had him 0-2. And so now a little bit more favorable situation here for Wilson to pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off. So we're going to redo it again. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's just about as much as he's thrown in this entire inning leading up to this point. So a little bit of a rundown situation right here. Luce will toss on there to Lash, and now they'll tag the base runner out. And it's a great job there by Nate being aware of the base runner, which obviously the base runner did not have to be on the move, especially considering there's only 1 out here in the inning. So the base runner at second erased. Wilson caught stealing. Now Pacheco did move up to second. They're on the rundown, so now still full count, the payoff pitch, and he's out of the inning just like that. That's absolutely beautiful. So again, the Broncos had something cooking, but that was quickly diffused here in the top half of the second inning. No runs, no hits, also no errors, and a man left here in the top of the second inning. Wapahani leads at 1-0 as we'll step aside here for a quick break. We'll be back here following this message from Dr. Kerr J. Wolf Family Dentistry. All right, folks, again, welcome back here on our Dr. Kerr J. Wolf Family Dentistry inning break. Again, 1-0 here after an inning and a half of play here from beautiful Raider Field on this sunny evening here at the ballpark. Again, about a 56-degree evening. Not too bad as far as wind goes either. The flags in the outfield are going a little crazy, but then the outfield, or the American flag in center field, really isn't even moving hardly. But just a nice evening. We had some rain the last few days. It's been kind of nasty, to be honest with you, so it's nice to have a really nice day here and to be out here at the ballpark enjoying a nice game. And looking forward to this bottom half, the second inning here. We're going to lead things off here with the Raiders right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson. Jackson here on the season, a .556 average. That's the best on the team. He is 5 of 9. Also, one double, 5 RBIs. Also 4 runs scored. So he's had a nice start to his 2022 campaign. Here's the 0-1 from Neff. And right back up the middle, the second baseman collects, throws on the first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a 4-3 put away for out number 1 will bring up the first baseman, number 14, Landon Weller.
The first baseman, number 14.
Weller, sophomore here for the Raiders. And obviously, you guys might remember him a little bit more as our sideline reporter during the basketball season here on the broadcast. Fine young man, and has had a really nice start here to the season. As that pitch will fall low and inside 1-0. Landon, so far through the first 4 games, a .357 hitter, 5 of 14, also a double. So looking to get the offense rolling here in the second inning. Neff here with a windup. The 1-0 pitch will be swung on and missed by Weller to even it up here to ball and strike. Again, the Raiders are off the rest of the week here. No game tomorrow or Saturday. Or actually, I take that back. They have a doubleheader at Northeastern on Saturday. It'll be 11 a.m. start time. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So again, if you guys all can make it out there to Northeastern, we will not be there. But again, that's the bad thing about this time of the year, folks. You go on the road, it's kind of hard to find any kind of seating to broadcast. So nonetheless, we try to do what we can and definitely try to come out here and get these home games in. But it's tough, with the baseball and softball schedule. Just not a whole lot of much of a seating arrangement for us. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Weller. Neff gets his signs, the windup, and the 2-2 offering. And that's going to be called strike 3. So Weller will be down on strikes for out number 2 here of the inning. That's first strikeout now of the evening here for Neff. And now the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Baker. So Baker steps in here. Currently a .273 hitter, 3 of 11 on the season. A double, 4 RBIs, also 4 runs scored here for the junior. Swung on and missed, 0-1 to begin things here on Baker. Again, following Peyton, we'll have Joe Foster, number 9 hitter, the center fielder, then right back to the top of the order. So looking to see if we can have some late lineup magic right here in the bottom half of the second inning. Here's the 0-1. That pitch will be fouled back to the backstop, now 0-2. Again, Wapahani's gotten off to a great start, 4-1 on the season. Victories over Pendleton Heights, Muncie Central, also Blue River and Greenfield Central. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That will be low and inside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baker trying to stay in there and battle his way through this at bat. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that will end this bottom half of the second inning. So the Raiders go down in order as they get no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We will now head to the top of the third inning here from Raider Field. 1-0 Wapahani. We'll be back with more right after this message. All right, welcome back here to the Dr. Care J. Wolf Family Dentistry inning break. Again, it's 1-0 Wapahani. Here's me enter the top of the third inning here this evening, and we want to thank you all for tuning in and spending your Thursday night here with us. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So we will begin this third inning here with the right fielder, number 31, Aiden Ramirez, as he will swing right on through that one. 0-1 to begin things here on Ramirez. Ramirez here on the season, a 200 batter, 2 of 10 with a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. And that's going to get through the 5 and 6 hole in the infield. And so that will be the first hit of the evening here for Daleville.
The left fielder, number 00.
So the number 8 hitter in the order coming through right there with a good hit to open up this inning. And now we'll have the left fielder 00, Noah Colvin. Noah, a 286 average, 2 of 7 here on the season. A bunt. Luce has got some time, throws on down to second, and so that runner will be quickly erased. So a 1-6 put out. Ramirez out at second base. So again, Colvin at first. So Ethan Colvin now stepping in. The pitch swung on and missed, chasing some high cheese right there from Nate Luce. Again, his first time up, struck out swinging. So he's seen 4 pitches. This came up empty on all of them. The 0-1 from Luce, right on in there finding that outside corner. And so now it's 0-2 here on Colvin. He's got to look to protect right here. Hopefully Luce find a way to get an out, pick off back there to first as Colvin is in there safely. Luce will come to the set. The 0-2 gets him swinging, and Willman won't have a chance to throw down to second base. Kind of lost the handle on it. So a stolen base and a strikeout for now 2 outs here in the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Zion Bricker.
So that's going to bring up the first baseman here for the Broncos. That is number 22, Zion Bricker. Good here with 2 away in the inning. Luce looking to get out of it unscathed right here. So 1-0 the count here on Bricker. Again, he's 0 for 1 here on the evening. Struck out swinging in the top of the first inning to lead off the ball game. First couple batters. So that pitch will miss. Now 2-0. Again, I really like what Nate's been doing here so far. Again, really attacking the zone, going right at these hitters. That's the only way to do it. You know, there's no reason to to try to, work your way around all the time and then put yourself in a bad situation like Nate's doing right here. But, we haven't seen that really thus far. And that's what you want. You want a guy that's going to go out there, throw strikes, attack the hitters, try to keep them off balance as much as possible, and put them in a bad position. So 3 balls, no strikes here on Bricker. Again, you have Noah Colvin at second base. Again, he reached base on a force out at second, and then he stole second base. Luce takes a long look in there to Willman. Finally gets what he likes. That one's on in there for a strike. So the count here, 3 balls, 1 strike. So 3-2 the count. And there you go, pull the chainsaw, strike 3, looking to end the inning. And so again, Daleville threatened, nothing to show for here. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning as they collect no runs on a hit, also no errors, and 1 left on. We now head to the bottom of the 3rd. Again, it's Wapahani 1, Daleville 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. 1-0 lead here for Wapahani as we enter the bottom half of the 3rd inning. We do want to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Summit American Legion, Post 437. Again, that is located at 315 South Albany Street in downtown Selma, Indiana. The Summit American Legion has been such a vital part of the community for decades in so many different ways. To become a Sons of the American Legion member or a woman for a membership in the auxiliary, make sure to contact them at 765-282-7020. They also serve lunch and dinner daily along with daily specials throughout the week. You can check out their menu under their photo section of their Facebook page, Selma Legion. They're open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. They're also open Sunday from 12 to 7. So again, a special thanks here to Selma American Legion, Post 437. And so we will begin this bottom half of the 3rd inning here with one Joe Foster. Number 9 hitter in the order here for the Raiders. Then right back to the top there with Daxton Dudley. A pitch here from Neff. And Foster will not see open land right there. Was thinking for a second that might fall in there, but that ball just kept hanging up in the air. So a nice shot there from Foster, just nothing to show for, unfortunately.
The 3rd baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley.
So 1 out to begin the bottom half of the 3rd, and back to the top of the order. Here with the 3rd baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley. Daxton 1 for 1 here on the evening, and I end up ruling that a base hit earlier because he hit the bag literally as the ball was about to come in there at first base. So he would have been safe regardless. Had, even if the first baseman had caught the ball, he still would have been safe. But then he didn't advance on the second, so it was just a simple base hit for me. That's the way that I ruled it anyway. So 1 ball, no strikes to count here on Dudley. The pitch will be swung on and missed. Now to even the count up here at a ball and strike. Neff gets the signs here from Wilson. The windup, here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopped to the third base side. That's going to get by the third baseman and down the line. Dudley will stay put at first base. A good job there by the left fielder to get that ball back in there. But a fine piece of hitting there from Daxton. Now the second hit of the day there for Dudley, and the third hit overall for Wapahani. So he's on down there at first, and now the second baseman, number 20, Isaac Andrews, at the plate.
The second baseman.
Isaac 0 for 1 here on the evening. Grounded out there to the third baseman in the first inning. The pitch. Daxton will go ahead and take second base rather easily. So Dudley there with another stolen base, or with his first stolen base rather. He reached second base last time on a wild pitch. So 0-1 here on Andrews. Neff taking a long look in there, glances back at second. Now he'll come to the set. Again, the 0-1. That's going to fall low and away. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Andrews. And the pitch. In there for a called strike, now 1-2. And you have Gavin Lash to follow Andrews. Isaac's got to protect here with 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering will be chopped. Foul. So again, Dudley did take off for third, but he will go ahead and make his way back to second base. So Andrews continue to battle. Get here with 2 strikes in the at-bat. And as I mentioned earlier, coming into the ball game, a .455 hitter, which is second on the team in average. And that's going to be off the catcher's foot. Goodness sakes. So that one moved Dudley up to third base. That worked out well. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Andrews again here with a great opportunity. Neff again will collect himself. The 2-2. Fly ball there in the center field. That's going to get the job done. So Dudley will tag up, and he will go ahead and touch home plate there for a quick 2-0 lead now for Wapahani. Nice piece of hitting right there by Andrews. It's a fly out, but it's a RBI sacrifice fly to get the job done. 2-0 Wapahani. Now with the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash, stepping in. So 1-0 the count here on Gavin Lash. Again, a fly out there to the center fielder in the first inning. 0 for 1 so far. Neff looking to get out of the inning right here with only one run crossing the plate. Again, there's nobody on base. And that pitch fouled back. So the count stands here, 1-1 You're on the number 3 hitter in the order here for the Raiders. Wind up the 1-1. Foul down the third base line. So the count stands now at 1-2. You have Luke Wellman waiting on deck. See if the Raiders get to him this inning. Here's 1-2 from Neff. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 to end the inning. But the Raiders get a run, 2-0 lead now here as they get one run. Here on a hit. Also no errors and nobody left on. We will now head to the top of the fourth. Again, it's Wapahani 2, Daleville 0. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, welcome back here. Top of the fourth inning here on the WHS Network. A 2-0 Wapahani lead as we enter the fourth inning. And we'll start things off here with the pitcher, number 18, Zach Neff. 0 for 1 here on the evening so far. Lined out there to the left fielder, or to the right fielder, pardon me, back in the first inning. As he will watch that one on in there for a called strike, 0-1. Again, Neff here on the season, a 500 hitter. Coming into the night, 4 of 8. 3 RBIs, a run scored. Looking to help himself right here. Still only a 2-run game. There really hasn't been a whole lot of offense here through the first 3 innings, which is a good thing here as far as Wapahani defensively. You just like to see us get the bats going a little bit. The 1-1 swung on and missed, strike 2. So 1-2 to count here on Zach Neff. The pitch. Goodbye. So Neff is sent down on strikes for out number 1 here in the inning. And that one I'll bring out the shortstop, number 3, Merrick Adams. So Adams, 0 for 1 here on the evening. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Ooh, went fishing for that one. Nice off speed right there from loose. Here's the 0-1. Right on in there, and that just misses up and out of the zone. So 1-1 the count. So 2-1 on Adams. Going to clean up hitter here for the Broncos. Luce gets what he likes. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And again, come up a little bit empty right there. So an even count here of 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch sent him down swinging as well. So quickly erased the first 2 batters via the strikeout. And now that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 7, Josh Wilson. So Wilson looking to change the Broncos' fortune here in the top of the 4th inning. See if Luce can continue this string of strikeouts, or at least an out nonetheless. Doesn't matter how you get an out as long as you get one. Nothing in 2. So 7 strikeouts so far here on the evening for Nate. He's been a strike thrower. That's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. Here's the 0-2. See you later. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That is beautiful. Nate Luce sends them down in order here in the top of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, striking out the side. Bottom of the 4th we go. Wapahani 2, Daleville 0. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here to Raider Baseball here on the WHS Network. A 2-0 lead here for Wapahani as we enter the bottom half of the 4th inning. Again, we do want to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. Again, we can't do what we do without them. So big thanks here to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Let them be the key to all of your real estate needs. You can get a hold of them by calling Ted Cook, 765-744-8143. Joanne Davis, 765-748-1316. So again, a special thanks there to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. And so the bottom half of the 4th inning gets underway here with the Raiders catcher, number 4, Luke Wellman. Wellman 1 for 1 here on the evening so far, also with a stolen base. Reached third, but was left stranded over there in the first. Neff here with the windup and the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be seen low for ball 1-1. So again, those sunshine skies has now kind of went away and is now filled up with some clouds. Thankfully, I don't think we're expecting any rain this evening. That's kind of a bad word in our neck of the woods right now, as much as rain as we've seen. So now the count here at 1-2. Willman's got to protect now with 2 strikes. Got to see him choking up on the bat just a touch. See if he can maybe serve one out there. Again, he had that RBI single there in the first that scored Daxton Dudley when he had 2 strikes on him. And came up empty that time, unfortunately, so that will be the first out of the inning. the strikeout there of Willman. So now we're going to see the designated hitter. It's number 17, Paul Fisher.
The Raiders, the designated hitter, number 17, Paul Fisher.
So 4 strikeouts now tonight here for Zach Neff. Hasn't walked a batter yet. He's really done a pretty good job here on the mound. Chopped here, then that's going to get over the third baseman's head and into left field. So that's going to get the job done there, Paul Fisher, with a 1-out single here in the 4th. It's now the 4th hit of the day here for Wapahani. So with a man on and 1 away, that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson.
Isaac Jackson.
Pick off back to first, and Fisher was back in there rather easily. Didn't have much of a lead there at first base yet. Again, Jackson here on the night, 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman in the 2nd inning. The pitch, that's in the dirt, and that's going to head on to the backstop. So Fisher will go ahead and take his place at second base. 1-0 the count here on Jackson. So a duck on the pond, so to speak, here for Wapahani. Jackson here with a real nice opportunity to collect an RBI and get another run on home here for the good team, the Wapahani Raiders. Ooh, nice pitch right there from Neff, finding that inside part of the plate. The 1-1 will be just low there for a ball. Now 2-1 the count. And a good job there by the catcher, keeping the ball there in a close proximity. He's had to. It's been a somewhat of an adventure at times here this evening. Trying to keep the ball from getting by. 2-1 pitch. Catches that outside corner. So that will even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Again, Fisher there with a 1-out single here in the 4th. So the Raiders trying to string some hits together, put some runs up on the board. Already here a 2-0 lead, but you'd like to establish more of a lead here. That pitch low, and that's going to get by the third baseman as Fisher will stay put. Tell you what, a good throw right there. More than likely would have had him. So a stolen base there by Fisher. Got 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Jackson. Landon Weller awaits on deck. Neff taking his time right here. Finally will come to the set. Here's the payoff pitch. And he will get Jackson swinging. So a big out right there. That is now strikeout number 5 here for Neff. Second strikeout here in the inning.
The first baseman, number 14.
And now the first baseman, number 14, Landon Weller at the plate. Again, with an opportunity here to extend the inning, potentially get another run home here in the bottom half of the 4th. The pitch will be swung on and missed. 0-1. So again, Neff, I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't necessarily look like there's a whole lot of deception on his pitches, but something is keeping the Raiders off balance here. I know, he's kind of mixing up his speeds a little bit, doing a pretty good job of that to where, again, that will keep the hitters off balance a little bit, but just kind of be able to swing the bat. Ball's close right here. So 0-2 the count here on Weller. Got to protect here now with 2 strikes. Stay short and quick to the baseball. Here's the 0-2. That falls low and away. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Peyton Baker on deck. Raiders looking to hopefully get him to the plate in this inning. The 1-2 offering gets Weller swinging right there. So that's going to be another strikeout here in the bottom half of the 4th inning as Neff strikes out the side. So again, the Raiders do get a base runner on a 1-out single there from Paul Fisher, but nothing to show for. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on. We'll head now to the top of the 5th. It is Wapahani 2, Daleville 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, again, welcome back here. Top the 5th inning here with our Dr. Kara J. Wolf Family Dentistry inning break. As we'll lead things off here with Daleville here in the top of the 5th inning, we have the third baseman, number 2, Felipe Pacheco. So he will step in. He is yet to have technically a bat here this evening. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. So 0-1 to count. The pitch here from Nate. Little dribbler here to the first baseman. Weller collects and he'll touch first base. And easy does it right there for out number 1 here in the inning. 3 unassisted put away. For the first out, now the catcher, number 10, Robert Wilson. So Robert Wilson will step in here, 0 for 1 here on the night. Struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. The pitch here from Luce, fouled back to the right side. It's going to get out of play, 0-1. So Nate continuing to do his thing on the mound. You know, you still have a little ways to go here in this one. You're at the top of the 5th inning now, but really love what I've seen here from freshman pitcher. He's really done a good job staying composed. Coming out here throwing strikes, getting ahead of hitters, putting them at a disadvantage, and keeping the ball low for the most part. You know, you might have one here or there that might get away. Really, for the most part, he's kind of lived towards the low part of the zone, and he's got a little strike pitch right there to the top of the zone that he's been able to get some guys to chase out on. A little in between right there. Weller then there to Luce. A nice job. A little PFP practice. Pitcher's fielding practice right there. Good job there communicating there from Weller and Luce. So a 3-1 put away. For out number 2 now, the right fielder, number 31, Aiden Ramirez will step in. He is 1 for 1 here on the evening. Singled in the 3rd inning. So far, the lone hit here for the Broncos. That pitch high and out of the zone, 1-0. Again, Ramirez, number 8 hitter in the order, followed by Noah Colvin, and then top of the lineup. The pitch. It's going to be inside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2 out, nobody on here in the 5th. That will catch the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Luce. Now a count of 2-1. Again, the wind is really starting to really kick up here now, which it's been, a little bit that way throughout the evening here as Ramirez will get a hit. So he has now collected both hits here on the day for Daleville. He's the lone man that Nate Luce has yet to get out. So nice piece of hitting. The other ironic part is, coming into the night, the young man's only had 2 hits on the season, and so far he's 2 for 2. That's how you do it right there, folks. You can just throw those stats right on out the door. The only thing that matters is what goes on in this specific game, and so far so good there for the young man. So 0-1 here on the left fielder, Noah Colvin. He reached base on a force out at second, and then was left stranded at second base after a stolen base. The pitch. Skied up in the shallow left field. The left fielder, Baker, doesn't see it, and then finally gets over there at the last second to make the catch for the third and final out here in the top of the 5th inning. So, again, the Broncos do get a base runner. They're on a 2-out single there from Ramirez, but no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on. We will now head to the bottom of the 5th here from beautiful Raider Field. 2-0 Raiders. We'll be back right after this message.